Hi kids, I am Batman. Are you ready for a storytelling? Yes. Today we are going to read a book. The book is the title of this book is The Flat Stanley.
One day, a child named Stanley, his brother Arthur, and his parents, the Mrs. and Mr. Lambchop, and lived something very strange. In a normal morning, Mrs. and Mr. Lambchop prepared a breakfast, and they called their sons, but they see only an Arthur. He was very scared and worried because his brother had an accident. And they running into Stanley's bedroom, and they saw a black word. It had fallen during the night on top of Stanley. They raised the black word and saw him flat. Suddenly, they took him to the hospital. In the hospital, the doctor examined Stanley's body, but he was good. And finally, the doctor asked a question. Do you hurt something in your body? And Stanley said like this, No, I'm okay. And the doctor told his nurse to take measurements. Stanley was 4 feet tall, about a foot wide, and half an inch thick. When Stanley got used to being flat, he enjoyed it. He could go in and out of rooms even when the door was closed. After one day, Stanley almost went into psych hole because he was flat and almost flew through the air, so his mom tied him with lace from her shoes and an extra one. When they got home, a friend of his dad named Anthony invited him to spend time with his family. But the airplane ticket to California, it's very expensive, but Stanley has a plan. The plan is Stanley is going to go in a big envelope to forget a cheap airplane tickets for the rest of the family. And the plan has a good results. In California, Mr. Lambchop liked it to go to museums with his sons in every Sunday afternoons, but their children were bored. His dad made a friend, so his dad and his friend went to talk. While his father talked to his friend, his children took advantage of this opportunity to play. Arthur decided to use his brother Stanley as a kite. After a few tries, he flew, but got hung up on a tree. Arthur tried to lower his brother, but he got help from some children in a park, and they finally took him down. One day, his brother gets impressed that Mr. Dart lives under his apartment, who is the director of his favorite museum. But Mr. Dart needs help for his museum because a rich man is going to buy a painting that is the most expensive, and few policemen they will be in his museum, which is very large, and they have to take care of it at night. Stanley wants to help, so at the museum, Mr. Dart gave him a sharp dress to wear to make it a painting. At night, Stanley is watching the most expensive painting, but suddenly two thieves entered who wanted to steal the art. When they were about to take him, the artist Stanley yelled, "Police! Police! Mr. Dart! There are two thieves there!" There the police captured the two thieves. One morning, the police gave Stanley a medal, and it appeared in a different newspapers. For a while, Stanley Lamchop was a famous name. Everywhere that Stanley went, people stared and pointed at him. People began to laugh and make fun of him as he passed by. His father said it is wrong to dislike people from their shapes or their religions for that matter, or the color of their skins. Later that night, Arthur Lamchop was walking by the sound of crying of his brother Stanley. But Arthur had an idea. Firstly, he searched and found house from his bedroom. After this, he put poop house in his Stanley's mouth, and he started inflate Stanley like a balloon. And it worked. Everyone was terribly excited and happy, of course, and celebrated the occasion with chocolate.
And this is the end of this story. And bye bye, guys. See you in the next storytelling. Goodbye.